Hi, I'm JOSEFINA ESTRADA, and welcome to Boiler Bytes, your in-depth look at what's happening on the Purdue campus. Not only is Purdue University a world-class academic and research institution, but also the home to world-class athletes, like David Boudia, a 6-time NCAA National Diving Champion and the reigning Olympic gold medalist in the 10-meter platform. Now, another world-class Purdue diver is looking to follow in Boudia's footsteps as he prepares for the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro.
It's just all about being relaxed and just kind of soaking in and enjoying the moment. And that adrenaline kicks in, which makes my heart start racing. It's a feeling I absolutely love, standing on that 10-meter. I think the thing I enjoy most about diving is the fact that there's such adrenaline rush every day. I wake up and I have nerves for practice. I'm going to throw my body off a 30-foot platform into a pool of water, and it could go well, it could go wrong, but that's the fun in it. It's exciting.
He's extremely gifted with physical talent. At a young age, he was identified by some simple tests of saying, hey, you look like you have some of the physical characteristics to be successful in the sport of diving.
The way I got involved with diving is I would always go to my neighborhood pool when I was a little kid, and instead of going to the shallow end and swimming with my friends, I would always go to the diving board and just jump off constantly. I'd jump, taught myself flips. My mom thought I was getting kind of dangerous with the flips, so her and my dad decided to sign me up for diving lessons just to keep me safe and maybe have a sport to do throughout middle school and high school, just have some fun. And it just kind of skyrocketed really quickly. After about a year and a half of diving club, I was asked to join the national team, which was huge.
I first met Steele when he was about 9 or 10. He actually came to our pool, started training with our team, and he lived in the town next to mine. So we worked at this carpool, and he was this little kid with long, straw-like hair in the backseat of my car, always playing video games.
I was a 4-time junior Pan Am champion. I got 4th place at Junior Worlds in 2010. There was a lot of good success, especially on the junior stage, and I felt like I was at a point where I needed more growth, I needed something new. I started training at Purdue at the end of 2012 in my junior year of high school, and I'm glad I made the switch to come to Purdue so early, because I would definitely not be where I am in diving and in life if I hadn't have come here when I did.
I think he knew that the people that were training here and the environment and kind of the facility that we've been really gifted with by Purdue and the support that we have here, we had the tools necessary, I think he believed, to help him attain his goals, which is to ultimately just reach his greatest potential. But we believe that that can put him on an Olympic team and you know, compete with the best in the world.
My freshman year at Purdue was very successful. God graced me with 2 NCAA championships, 3 Big Ten silver medals, Big Ten Diver of the Week 6 times, Big Ten Freshman of the Week 6 times. So there were a lot of cool accolades, but I think what was the best part is I made new relationships with people outside the pool. I didn't have many friends growing up because I was diving so much. So this was cool to come here and just have social responsibility outside the pool and just got to enjoy others' company.
We're training solely right now for, you know, ultimately the Olympic trials and the Olympic Games. He's training for the synchronized on 10 meter and the individual on 10 meter. So everything he does is on platform right now.
Synchronized diving is honestly my favorite part of diving right now. A, because I'm diving with David and he's teaching me so much in diving and so much outside the pool. It's built up a cool relationship that we kind of already had established when I was a lot younger.
People don't think I know you. What? People don't think I know you.
Hey, Steele. Love you, buddy.
I mean, look at that. Hey, wait.
Steele and I teamed up to do synchronized diving, so basically we're on 10-meter platform, 33 feet up in the air, and we try to mirror image each other. So we stand right next to each other, take off at the same time, and it's supposed to look like one person from the side. And it is really crazy to think that 10-year-old boy that I trained with when I was about 16 or 17, you know, 7 years later, transitioned, and now I'm diving synchro with him as a teammate.
It's a team effort. It's not all on you. And I think that adds a bit more pressure for me because I don't want to let David down when we're doing synchro. So I'm working as hard as I can to be the best that I can because I know he's doing the same thing and I don't want to let him down. And it's really helped me grow as an athlete.
We were able to go into our World Cup, very first international competition, and get top 3. We finished with bronze. So I think that kind of set the point of what we could do in our careers together.
I don't really care about the results. We're going to work our tail off to put ourselves in a position to perform the best we can.
To train 10 meter, just doing one dive, you have to go up 4 flights of stairs. On any practice, you're going 15 times. So you're running up those stairs nonstop. So just that alone, that's a workout. It's a lot of technical things that go into this sport, but at this point, it's a lot mental too. Your mind can just totally shut off. That would be golden, but sometimes those lies come into your head when you're on the 10-meter platform, like, am I really gonna jump off of this 3-story building and go head first at 35 miles an hour? So you really have to train your mind at the elite stage.
A lot of people come to training and they're just here to train and go home. I come to training and I know I'm going to learn something about diving, about life, about relationships from David and Adam constantly, because I've asked in the past, yo, teach me, I'm willing to learn, and they've just kind of poured their hearts into me, and it's really created such an awesome relationship.
The diving's the easy part. I mean, we've got the tools, and I think we've got the knowledge, and I think we can come in here and we can get the reps done. It's more of how do we handle life around this sport that we love.
Diving is just something cool that I do. It's not who I am. I'm not defined by whether I do a perfect dive or I fail a dive in a competition. And that's what I think is cool, is that my aspirations for diving are based off of that. So I do want to go to the Olympics, but at the same time, I just want to perform the best I can and have fun while I'm doing it, because the moment I'm not having fun diving is the moment I'm going to stop. It's something I've said ever since I was a little kid, and I'm still having a lot of fun with it, so might as well just keep striving to be the best I can every day.
In the summer of 2016, Steele and David will team up in the synchronized events and compete against each other in the 10-meter platform for a spot on the Olympic team at the U.S. team trials. We wish them both the best of luck. We'll be right back.